YouTube, what's going on, man? It's your boy Ray. I am the original ordinary guy, back again with another video. Humid ass day out here in CLT, Queen City, North Carolina. Just got off the job, headed to the gym. Feeling good, feeling blessed. Fellas, it's so hard, right? I know you can relate. It's so hard to quit adult content or having sexual intercourse when you're an addict cold turkey. So one thing you need to do is weed yourself off of it, right? I know you go around the internet, you go around the internet, you go around blogs, vlogs, whatever the case may be, Reddit, and you see videos and articles about men quitting cold turkey, or men need to stop today, or men need to, y'all go ahead. Y'all good. So y'all need to stop cold turkey. Y'all need to stop right now, this second, or right today. Or if you don't stop today, you're a loser. If you don't stop in this quick second, you're a dweeb or you're a gooner for life. And relax. It's not like that. All addictions. Like, I'm addicted to the gym. If you told me to stop the gym right now, I would have to weed myself off of the gym. It would take a long time, but I will progressively weed myself off. Same thing with pornography. Same thing with a sexual addiction. Same thing with any addiction. Even though this might be a little bit more difficult for some men, especially the times we're in right now, where a lot of men are sexually inactive, it's hard times, right? But don't feel bad. Don't feel bad for yourself, especially if you can't quit right now today. Take it one day at a time. Take it 1 week, 1 month at a time. I know this goes against what everybody else is saying, but I'm a former sex addict, right? So I found when I did it, of course I did semen retention, no-fap, things of that nature. I went into a celibacy mode. I did the extremes, right? But for the guys that don't want to do the extremes, seldom. Take it day by day. Take it week by week. So let's say this, right? So we all know you got 7 days in a week. Let's say you're a guy that is going in 7 days out of the week. I mean, you're going full force and you're not even edging some of the days. You're going full force, 100%, boom, 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 boom. Deplete. 100% of your energy is gone, right? And you can feel it. What was that? And you can feel it. So instead of going to 7 days, you be like, all right, let me take it down. Let me do 4. I'm gonna do 4, right? You know what I'm saying? Or I'm gonna do 5, right? Boom. So say I'm gonna do 5 for 2 weeks and see how that go. All right, that's not bad. It's not bad. 5 for 2 weeks, that's not bad. And then you keep going and keep going. So okay, I'm gonna do 2 weeks for 3 times, and then I'm gonna do 4 times. And I'm gonna just edge or do something like that, which is dangerous as well. Be careful with that. But then you go to the edging, and then some people might just go to looking. I know a woman, right? I was at work with her, and we were talking, and she got super personal with me, right? And she was just telling me, she was getting super personal. She had fantasies about me and things of that nature, and I was just like, okay, that's cool, that's what's up. But then somehow we got into the conversation of adult content, right? And she said, yeah, I don't look at adult content. I put it on to make me go to sleep, to help me go to sleep. I was like, yo, what? Never heard that in my life before. I've never heard a woman tell me that she puts on porn just so she can go to sleep. She don't look at it. She like to hear the sounds of people having sex. Blew my mind. I was like, yo, this girl freaky. Yo, she wilding, right? But it's real. That's a real deal. That's what people really go through that. And it's wild. Even saying that, and I actually met somebody like that, but people actually go through that. So fellas, you need to weed yourself off of this. You make your life mission. I want to get my dopamine back where it was. I want to get my dopamine back. I want to get my life back. I want to have bright eyes. I want to have good conversation, because watching a lot of adult content can make you have awkward moments in life, a lot of awkward moments in life. Even being an addict, a sex addict, can make you have a lot of awkward moments in life as well. That's be the only thing on your mind. You'll have a bunch of things on your list, but you'll skip all of that just to get home, or just to hit that girl up and be like, okay, yeah, it's on and popping, or just to get home and watch your favorite video. See, the one thing I will tell you guys not to do is don't do the swap, right? So a lot of men thinking like, oh, okay, I'm addicted to adult content. I can just swap that out and put women right there. Yes, you can. And that's healthier, right? But don't put women right there as a tool to be an addict towards women, right? So I did the reverse. I was so addicted to women, I said, you know what? Let me add a little bit of, a little content in there, and then maybe that'll switch my switch off, and I'll be good. No, it only enhanced it. That's the only thing it's gonna do. It's going to enhance it. Either it's gonna enhance it, or you're gonna drop one addiction off, and pick up a new addiction, right? So don't do the switch. No switching, no none of that. Just keep it right where it's at and do one at a time. Because if you have both, do one at a time, right? And so, coincidentally, they'll end up canceling each other out, most likely. So if you have an addiction to the sites, if you have an addiction to women, I'll be real with you. If I ever dealt with the addiction of both, which I did, simultaneously and for a short period of time, so mine wasn't long-lived. It was ridiculous. It couldn't have been long-lived. It was so ridiculous. But if you have a long-term addiction to both, and if you had to choose which one to deal with first, I would say the sites. Deal with the sites first. Deal with self-pleasure first, because not only you gotta live with yourself, you gotta eat with yourself, you gotta shit with yourself, you gotta clean with yourself, and you gotta die with yourself. So I would start with the thing that's self-pleasure. I would start with that first, and then the women. Once you get that under control, your mind will be like, yo, we gotta up our status, we gotta up our stakes, we gotta up our game with the women. We gotta up the quality of women that we like. Cause now we have self-respect. Now we don't jacket to everything we see or everything we imagine. No. We got self-respect now. It takes a while. Don't get it twisted. This is not an overnight thing. This ain't no 90 days, 30 days, 20 days. This ain't none of that. This is longevity. This is a longevity thing. So when you relapse, because it's gonna happen. When you fail, because it's gonna happen. When you mess up, because it's gonna happen, because nobody is perfect. Just remember, okay, I already got a plan for this. Maybe I was doing 3 days with the women. Okay, let me cut the women down to 2. I was doing 4 days with the women. All right, okay, I know I've been here before. You know what I'm saying? I've been here before. Let me cut the days down to 2. I'm wilding right now. I ain't got no energy, because that's your energy source for all things. And I know a lot of guys be like, bro, I'm feeling it. That's your testosterone being high, bro. That's good. Go use that. Now, I'm about to go use mine. You see, I'm amped. You see me, every time you see me on this camera, I'm usually amped, right? Whether I'm headed to the job or I'm headed to the gym, I'm amped. I got hella testosterone in me. I got the seed with me, you heard? Right? So keep that in mind. Don't let people fool you, bro. There's a lot of people fooling you, talking about they can help you get rid of it in 90 days. And maybe they can. But overall, you got to do for yourself. Because when those programs are done, you got to have a strategy for self. Something you feel confident and comfortable doing. So just weed yourself off of it. And this can go for any addiction, right? But I know one of the biggest addictions plaguing young men and millennials, Gen Z at the moment is women and the sites. Those are the 2 biggest addictions right now. And of course, you got social media addiction in there, but that just contributes to the women and the porn sites. All 3 mesh together. So if you have both of the 2 main ones, pick which one you need to work with first. Now, my suggestion is the sites. Get that under control first, and it'll take care of the women. But if you want to take care of the women first, and then you think the sites is going to come along with it, cool, do your thing. But understand, the pressure, you only need to be putting pressure on yourself. Don't feel pressure from other people. When you see content creators making videos, yes, all that is true. All that cold turkey is people that do that. It's people that, but majority of men are not doing that. Majority of men are like, oh, okay, one video. You saw one video and you stopped? Impossible. Impossible. A lot of men aren't doing that. That's a rare type of man. I didn't do that. And I'm telling you, you know what I mean? I'm telling you not to do, I'm telling you from experience. I didn't do that. It took me a while. Man, those women was, man, what? Those women were gorgeous. I was like, yo! And it took me a while. My celibacy journey helped me a lot. Semen retention saved my life. I'm gonna make a video over that. Semen retention definitely saved my life. It did some good in my life. It was heaven sent. It was God sent, truly. And since I've experienced both sides, you know what I'm saying, with the sites and with women at the same damn time, thinking that, okay, if I distract myself with one, it'll go away. But no. I need to fix. All I needed to do was fix one. Instead, I tried to distract myself with one and end up having a second problem that was enhancing the other problem. The sites were never the problem. It was the sites enhancing the first problem. It was enhancing the women. The sites was like, I was just getting on sites for moves and all types of, boy, I was wilding, boy. I was wilding, boy. Yeah, it was a treacherous time in my life. I'll tell you that. All right. So, fellas, weed yourself off. Do it at your pace, but make progress. And when you fail, because you are going to fail, get back on the train. Get back to the strategy. And trust me, it'll end up working out on itself, man. Trust me. I've done it. Other people that I've talked to have done it as well. I learn from other people's mistakes. You know what I mean? And y'all learn from my mistakes, all right? Especially with women, especially with your sexual energy, because my goodness, it's the most powerful thing, one of the most powerful things that is a contribution to your masculinity today, all right? Love y'all, man. Not advice. This here was a warning. That's another day in reality for your ass. Love.